Hey, howdy! Princess Boogaloo back, and we are playing Slay the Princess today. Hello, everybody. How are we all doing? I hope you all are well. The snails in my ears. I don't know if that was because I was too loud. And I really hope it wasn't. I now feel bad. Holy fucking jump scare. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh, no. Chapter 1. The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin.
Okay.
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
What? Oh. Oh. Oh my god, there's so many options. Okay. So, we're here to slay the princess. If we don't, it'll be the end of the world. So, the end of the world, what are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Killing a princess seems kind of bad, though, doesn't it? Can't someone else do this? Forget it. I'm not doing this. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Explore. Do I get some sort of reward for doing this? Oh, okay. Thanks for telling me what to do. Sweet. I've always wanted to off a monarch. Viva la revolution. Oh my god. Suddenly continue towards the cabin or turn around and leave. You know what? This would be a me answer. Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up?
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock. Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up.
Interesting.
And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic. Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that.
Was that a little bit better, or should I still scoot it up a bit more? More volume, please. Okay.
It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything. Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
Interesting. I just don't want it to be, like, overpowering me is my issue. Okay, unless, of course, you do your job and slay her. Okay, so I already did that. You know what? Killing a princess seems kind of bad, though, doesn't it?
Does it? Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress? If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress.
Oh, I didn't mean to skip that. The seamstress contribute. Then better is. Anything is pretty good. Well, I'd hope so. Seamstresses can contribute something of value to society. The end of the world. What are you talking about?
About the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
I mean, but how can a princess locked away in a basement end the world?
Don't linger on the specifics. You have a job to do here. Just get in there and do what needs to be done. We're all counting on it.
Okay, yeah, but you're not. I mean, like, yeah, do you have any evidence to back this up?
Look, you're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
Okay. You know what? Oh my. Whoa. Okay, so let's get this over with. Okay, thanks for telling me what to do. Look, I'll go to the cabin, I'll talk to her, and if she's as bad as you say she is, then maybe I'll slay her. But I'm not committing to anything until I've had the chance to meet her face to face. Fuck it.
And I guess we'll just have to see what happens. But a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies. And the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out.
Well, there'll be a hard time pulling out, alright.
Then each and every one of us is doomed.
Damn it. Always with the... I know, it's always a web of lies. Listen, I'm sorry. If Shawty wants to lie to me, all she fucking wants, just so that way I can get my dick wet? I don't fucking care.
So sure, go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us.
As long as it ends with me getting some immaculate dome, I don't give a fuck, bro.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
That's what we sound like? Okay!
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Oh. Okay, yeah, proceed into the cabin. Well, that's one way to approach the
The
game.
interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay, I guess take the blade.
Take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess.
Oh, my
and save
hand
the world
changed.
without it.
Enter the basement. Interesting.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood.
Rot?
If the
Oh.
princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
See, you're just saying it because you want me to kill her,
Her
bro.
voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Manipulate, mansplain, manslaughter, baby. Let's go. You know what? I'm not gonna. I'm gonna continue down the stairs
You're still listening to reason.
for now.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the
But why is there
basement.
only one?
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Maybe. No. You know what? I haven't decided yet.
How about you drop the knife and the two of us just talk?
Wait, what makes you think that?
Look how reasonable she's being. We should just drop the blade and talk things out. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. Killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Slay. I'll take my grip for now.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and
Oh
tighten.
god, she looks so sad!
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh god.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Oh my god,
You go into this expecting to die. You're going to die.
Hesitating? Why don't you drop the knife and the two of us can be civilized with each other?
it's tempting. Oh god. Oh, I don't know. Fuck it. Fine.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just...
That's what I'm saying. If you give me Dome, I am open to anything.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face, unarmed.
We'll be fine.
I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
Oh.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Are you coming on to me? Oh my god, there's so many. Do you know why I'm here to kill you? How long have you been down here? What's your name? There's a relationship. Are you coming on to me?
Don't come to any weird conclusions. We're two people who have met each other. By definition, we have a relationship.
I'm just saying. You know what? What's your name?
She hesitates before answering.
Oh, the plot thickens.
You can address me as your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
I don't like that answer.
Note the lack of detail. You can't trust her.
I'm here because you're supposed to end the world.
Don't just tell her that.
That's cute. Do you believe that? Do you think I'm some sort of monster?
I don't know. I feel like you are
If I'm
now.
supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
No. You're scaring me. No, and if I'm being honest, I'm more inclined to trust you than I'm inclined to trust them. No, but I'm sure they've had their reason for keeping that information secret from me. Oh, deflect! What are you going to do if I let you out of here?
Princess hesitates before responding.
Damn right, shawty.
She doesn't know. She's been down here too long to have any idea of what she'd do in another life. She knows what she'd do. She's just searching for whatever answer she thinks you want to hear.
I don't think I can answer that question in a way you'd find meaningful. At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust. Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why.
I mean, yeah.
That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
She has a point. There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
This is true.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear. But you don't really know me, do you? What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
She's right about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
Like I said, it's all about trust. Blind trust. So do you trust me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world? Or do you trust whoever put me here?
She's wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch no less.
How long have you been down here?
Too long.
Okay, how would I get you out of here?
You can't. Don't bother.
I didn't ask you, narrator.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't... well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting, right? She is. I'm sure of it.
Cutting off her hand? Oh, yeah, okay. We've talked enough.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
You know why you're here.
Do I? Ooh. Ooh. These are options. These are, wow. Okay, well, I could kill her. I don't really like the voice. See, here's my thing, is I'm kind of I'm struggling with a little misfortune situation right now where I don't trust the equivalent of Mr. Voice, right? I don't trust him. I don't trust her either. I think this is a really fucked up situation. I'm not gonna get her out of here. I think I want to keep her locked down here, at least for a little bit.
Seems like a pretty good compromise. Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out.
Voice of the hero? I like that guy. That guy's cool. I don't like the narrator, and I don't trust her.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out.
Her text changed. I'm scared.
It's easier for both of us if you help. And if you don't, I can promise that you'll come to regret that decision.
You have to make a choice.
Oh God!
For sakes, it's the right one.
I hate this now. I made my choice of locking her in the basement.
I know you think this is a fair compromise, but it isn't. No one wins here. It's a chance we'll have to take. We can make this work. If we just stay here and keep watch, no one has to die.
You're making a mistake.
I don't like that her text changed.
You turn your back to the princess and make your way to the
Oh God, I'm gonna die!
It won't be long before I slip these chains. And once I'm out of here, there will be hell to pay for leaving me behind.
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here.
Oh God.
But do you hear the conviction in her voice?
Oh, I hate this.
Don't think she's bluffing. Either way, she dropped her mask, didn't she?
You can still turn around and finish the job. Ah, God, I hate this.
It's never too late to do the right thing. Now hurry. You charge the princess, blade trembling in your hand, but you've already lost the battle. She casually sidesteps your thrust before knocking you to the ground with a single blow from her elbow.
We shouldn't have hesitated.
But she doesn't stop there. She kicks you a few times for good measure, the pointed tip of her shoes feeling like a pickaxe against your fracturing
What is
bones.
up with bro's hands?
Sure, you stay down. As you lie, crushed and broken on the basement floor, the princess kneels on your throat with the kind of weight you didn't think her slight frame could
Hot.
possibly possess. As you gasp for air, she eyes you with an intense curiosity. You shouldn't have let that fear creep into your heart. You had the upper hand, and now look at you.
Is this really the best you could do? Look at you. Completely broken. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little disappointed.
She applies more pressure, slowly squeezing what's left of your
Oh.
of your lungs. This is the end, isn't it? I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Hold on. So I died, but chapter 2, the tower.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin.
Speedrun any
And in
percent,
the
fucking
basement of that
dying.
cabin is a princess.
Wait for now on phone. No worries. Thank you for the lurk, HJ. Can we get a shout out for HJ, please? I would really appreciate that. Ah, beautiful. Thank you.
You're here to slay her.
But I died. What am I doing
Show
here?
you that you're not dead. And to answer your second question, You're here to slay the princess. I literally told you that a second ago.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me.
What does it matter what he knows? There's nothing we can do to stop her. She's just going to kill us again.
Voice of the Broken?
She is not going to kill you unless you let her. But slaying the princess and saving the world is going to be much more difficult than it has to be if you spend the whole time second-guessing yourself.
Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all this already happened. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
Of course we died. We couldn't land a single blow on her, and she broke every bone in our body before she decided to let us die.
Oh,
What are we
shit.
supposed to do to stop her then? What are we supposed to do to stop her now? It's pointless.
She's just a princess.
She's just a
Saying her
princess.
shouldn't have
Yeah,
been
that's what they say
difficult,
about
but
me,
congratulations.
shawty.
You've been given another chance to actually do this right.
And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything?
If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. The princess killed us and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
You know, typically speaking. So many assumptions just go with, she's just a princess. Hi, what's up, Steady? Yeah, no, she's just a princess. No, I think she's an eldritch fucking whore, but that's kinda hot.
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely? If it's the latter, what do you think happened after?
Hello, Dee.
Do you think the people
What's up,
there
bro?
lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would?
If she ended the entire world, why should we even bother? We might as well just walk up to that cabin, break her chains and let her do whatever she wants. It's all the same in the end.
Super tired, worn out
Because
physically,
she's
mentally.
capable of any
Felt
more
that.
doesn't mean you're not capable of slaying her. Both of those things can be true at the same time. So chin up. I believe in you.
You know what? Let's talk about this
Just be
princess.
quick about it.
She killed me last time around. How can I make sure that doesn't happen again? All she did last time around was beat me to death. How can someone like that in the world? To quote you from last time, she's just a princess. Why is she strong enough to beat me to death with her bare hands? Who locked the princess in their basement? No, I want this
She
one.
is just a princess. Whatever you think happened to you last time, just get it out of your head before you get to the cabin, and you'll be fine.
I don't like that.
Or we could pledge ourselves to her and stop pretending that we're capable of doing anything in this situation. She probably doesn't even need to try to overpower us.
Probably.
Can we tone down the pessimism just a smidge?
Nope. No can do.
I'm not being a pessimist. I'm just being realistic.
I'm just being realistic.
You're being annoying.
Real.
Just ignore their bickering, and whatever you do, don't pledge yourself to her. I cannot stress enough how absolutely catastrophic that would be for everyone, yourself included.
What is this place?
People locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things.
I feel like you're not telling me everything, Mr. Voice. If people locked her away, why couldn't they slay her?
I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special.
I'm
You're
special?
the only person capable
For
of doing
real?
this.
Damn,
Call it a
bitch.
prophecy,
Okay.
if that helps. But it's just the way things are.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't know we were special. Of course you're special. Why else would you be here?
Because I have big tits and great opinions.
Who cares if you think we're special? As far as I can tell, the only thing special about us is that we get to experience painfully dying all over again.
You know what? Fuck it.
whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
Shut up.
A warning before you go any further.
What?
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Okay.
Lying? Cheating? Why would she even bother? She didn't need to do anything like that last time. She caught us off guard last time. We'll be fine. Let's just keep our wits about us.
The nerves this morning before submitting that submission made me. Oh God, I
At least one of you
fucking
still has a
bet.
shred of sense. Just make sure you listen to him and not that whiner.
Shit.
If that's what you want, I guess I don't have a say here.
Correct.
The interior of the cabin is larger and more grandiose than its humble
That's
exterior
different.
would suggest. The only furniture of note is a massive marble altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Why do we feel so small? We don't feel small. We are small.
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's the altar, the blade sitting on the altar, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here. There's definitely a mirror. There isn't.
Who cares if there's a mirror? We're all going to die.
Oh my God, this guy is such a
I'm
fucking
sure that
whiner.
If we looked in there, we'd just see something sad and miserable looking back at us. We don't need any reminders of what we are. It would only make things worse.
For the last time, you're not going to die unless you let it happen. And luckily for you, there isn't a mirror, so no one needs to worry about confronting a grisly visage any time in the near future. Though, for what it's worth, if there were a mirror, I'm sure that you wouldn't find anything sad or... Probably. Do you not know what we look like?
He knows. He just doesn't have the heart to tell us.
You know what?
Please don't. I'd rather the princess kill us again and see how dreadful we are.
Fuck off.
I care less about what we look like and more about whether we're being lied to. If he's willing to lie about something as innocuous as a mirror, what else is he hiding from us?
I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes. There is no mirror. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would it even do?
I'm gonna look at the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
We should count ourselves lucky. Some things are better left unseen.
Okay, well there was a mirror there. Yeah, this whole cabin is
Maybe
different than
that's
last.
because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means
No,
you're
right?
familiar with
Like,
that
brother,
ridiculous
what is
past
that?
life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess.
Fine, take the
You take
blade.
the blade from the altar. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
But see, we were actually in a cabin last time. This is a whole, like...
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a spiral staircase. Its steps almost as deep as you are tall. The smell of incense drifts up from below. For a moment, you almost feel at ease.
Huh. This is actually kind of nice.
It's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her booming voice rolls up the stairs.
Is that a guest I hear? Don't linger on the stairs. Come down and witness me.
Oh,
You weren't
okay.
booming.
Yeah, she wasn't
wasn't
like this
like
last
this
time. I'm kind of bricked.
We need to get down there.
She wants us to see her. We need to see her. Should we be worried about your sudden change in attitude? Just a few minutes ago, you were going on about how pointless everything was. Now you want to go down there.
It doesn't matter what that little voice says. He's not the one making the decisions.
Hello. Oh my goodness, Cats with Thought, how are you?
Princess, then
What's
you get the
up?
Princess.
Continue down the stairs.
Making your way down the spiral staircase is a time-consuming and exhausting effort, every step requiring you to clamber over one edge before dropping to the next. But soon the end comes into view, and you tumble to the bottom, entering the vast, temple-like room beyond.
Nice, glad you just got out of work. Hope you had a day at work. I'm not gonna say a good day, because most people don't have good days at works. I hope you had a tolerable and okay day at work.
The princess towers over you,
Oh!
glowing in the weak starlight, her figure framed by a stained glass window. Her long hair billows around her, and a chain...
Right, I'm like, I'm actually kind of... Yeah, it was definitely a day. A bunch of dumb bullshit, but felt that. I'm looking at this, and I need this... Real. I need Jade to draw me in this pose, and, like, this kind of vibe. Oh my god, yes! Oh my god, yes! Alright, saving that for later.
The chain is nothing to her. It might as well be a toy for all the good it's
She's
doing.
fucking floating!
Told you
She's
it
not
was
standing, she's
pointless to
floating.
resist her.
The little bird has returned to me. I wonder what he wants.
Ma'am, I will get on my knees and do anything for you.
You brought that knife again, even though you know it's useless. Such charming audacity. Drop it.
The blade slips
Okay.
from your fingers and clatters uselessly to the floor. We didn't have to do that, and yet you did. She's so much more than us. You wouldn't understand what it feels like to be in her presence. Oh, I understand what's going on, and you'd better snap yourself out of it.
Shut up, bro. She's hot. Okay? Damn.
Kneel.
Yes, ma'am.
On her command, you fall to the floor, knees painfully connecting with hard stone.
That's my good little bird.
Oh
Now,
my.
Why don't we talk? The last time we met, you told me I was destined to end the world. That thought wrapped itself around my heart. It has pulled at me since the moment I squeezed the life out of your broken lungs.
Oh my.
I could feel its fundamental truth awaken me. The collapse of the old is a necessary prelude to the birth of the new. And the world as it is now is overdue for alterations. It's time for me to seize my destiny, and you, little bird, will help me seize it.
Well, that gives away the game, doesn't it? It certainly does. And beyond that, it more than lends credence to our conversation in the woods. I don't love the thought that in some other reality you failed to destroy her, but what's done is done. I can only hope it helped you learn a valuable lesson. You are the only one who can deal with her. And if you don't, well, she's let you know what will happen, hasn't she? Then you shouldn't have trusted us with her destruction. She is inevitable.
I am
Can't you feel it?
inevitable.
He's being melodramatic, but he's not exactly wrong, is he? What are we supposed to do to stop her? Okay, first things first, you're going to have to stuff those pessimistic thoughts someplace far, far away.
I am
Commit
inedible.
yourself to
Hello,
what
my love.
needs to be. The stakes of the situation should be perfectly clear to everyone now. And if you're going to save the world, you have to have faith that you can pull this off. You can't win a battle that you've already lost in your mind.
What do you have planned? Just because you're supposed to end the world doesn't mean you actually have to do it. You can be whatever you want to be. Is by... Oh, they've made some epic edits. Are they ones that I've seen? Ooh! Ooh, think so. I'll have to... Now you've got me curious. But also, guys, I feel like we should just pledge ourselves to the princess, because she's floating and she's kind of scary in, like, a hot way. So... Well, hold on. What would you have me do? What do you have planned?
All you have to do is break these chains and set me free.
What happened to you after I died?
Know the limits of your privilege, little bird.
I'm sorry, mommy. I mean, mommy.
There's an empty place at my side for you to fill, if you'll have it. But it is not a place for an equal. It is a place for something worthy to be kept. A priest, perhaps, or a pet.
Oh. How about a place inside for me to fill? Shit, bitch, that's what I'm saying. I'll pledge myself to
Your
you.
will was so easily broken. Am I that magnificent?
No, you're just that hot. I don't know how to say no to pretty women like that.
All you need to do now is break my chains.
If this is what you want, then I guess there's
Oh
not
my
much else I can
god,
say.
these poses? I literally feel like if I saw me it's kind of like one of those where it's like, oh well, I see myself like this, and it's like, well, actually my partner sees me like this, and I'm like, I'm guffawing at the moment.
No, you can't just give in to her.
Oh,
You're
yes, the
gonna
fuck
say
I
so.
can. Are you
Not when
kidding
you're
me?
so close. I won't let you do this.
Suck my ass.
There's still something in the way. A greasy film inside of you where it doesn't belong.
Accurate? Yeah, is this how you see me?
Conceal you from me. Is that a person? No, it used to be a person. It's something different now. An echo.
Is she talking about you? That's impossible. She's not supposed to be able to interact with me.
You're a small one, aren't you?
Yes,
A
ma'am.
shriveling little worm stretched beyond its limits, trying to control things that it can't understand.
No. What are you talking about? I'm just...
I don't care what you are. You're mine. Rise, my little bird.
Without hesitation, you're brought to your feet.
Break my chains.
And how are we supposed to do that? All we have is a blade. All you need to do is believe it's been done. Her chains shatter, and the cuff falls from her wrist. She is loose, and the end is upon us.
What a good disciple you are.
Boobies.
It's time for us to leave. Nothing. And then everything.
Bro, that's literally me right now. Huh? Ow. Honk, honk, honk. Brrr. My glasses. In the most respectful and disrespectful way. I want to be respectfully disrespectful to this character. Oh. But you do not take her hand. Something has taken her away, and it's left something else in her place.
She's gone. Where did she go?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
I don't know where she went. I don't know where we even go by looking for her. The narrator's gone. I think I'm supposed to... I'm just gonna look
I'm
at the mirror.
begging you, don't do this.
Too late!
It's different now. It feels... I don't know. Final. I don't want to look at us.
You approach the mirror. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's you. You're alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. You are at the cabin.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
What are you, the gift of a fragile vessel? And is this the end of the world? Let her out of there. Do you know the narrator? Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here? Ooh. Do you know about the world? Are you the princess? Do we know each other? What happens now? Ooh. What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you? A person, a set of eyes witnessing from one perspective. I think that you are more like me than you are like a person. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
The gift of a fragile vessel?
Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond, perspectives to make my own.
So I know, but like, I feel like this is supposed to be like some kind of horror, but like, I don't know why. I think it probably helps with the voice. Like, it just sounds so like peaceful. And while there are a bunch of tiny little hands like all over, like I'm not like weirded out. I'm just kind of like, oh, okay. Honestly, because I think her eyes were the scariest part about her.
Dominance, a figure capable of bending everything to her will. She will make for an overwhelming heart. Do not mourn her, for she would not be able to mourn you.
Interesting. Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
Do you know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known.
Oh.
The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
Oh. Okay. For lunch, Memoir. Thank you for the lurk. Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
But you were always the princess, or are you just making her a part of yourself?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
No, I guess not. Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what happened? Or are you what trapped me here?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
Let her out of there. Do you know about the worlds beyond this place?
I know only that they are.
Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
Interesting. What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you? How much will I forget? How many more pieces of you do I have to find? And what if I don't let you do this to me? I was sent to slay Princess Opera from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
What are you going to do if I help you?
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated. I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
How much will I forget?
Everything. Until we meet again.
How many more pieces of you do I have to find?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
What if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished, dry, hollow.
Interesting. Make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Oh! Everything goes dark, and you die. Chapter 1, the hero and the... Bring the tower to her. Wait, hold on.
You're on a path in the woods.
The real sleigh,
And at
the
end of
princess,
that path
starts
is a
here.
cabin.
You'll know when you see it.
And in the basement of that, you're here to slay.
No, you can see previously seen dialogue by hitting tab on your keyboard or RI on your control. Oh, R1. Oh, what are you talking about? Have you... Because... Can someone else forget this? I'm not doing this.
Yes, but you'll have to slay her before you get it. While I am...
Okay, do your job and slay her.
Don't
linger on specifics.
look.
Killing princess
Does
kind
it?
of...
Oh, if only that were the case. But I don't make the rules. I have to say, I'm surprised at your reluctance thus far. But unfortunately for the both of us, you're the only one who can pull this off.
Oh.
Like I said, I don't make the rules, no matter how much I wish I did.
Can you tell me what my prizes look? Maybe I'll slay her.
Then I guess we'll then each and every...
Proceed to the cabin. Let's do it.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely...
Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table.
Don't let it fully aspire. Continue on
Good.
this.
You're still listening to reason.
Is she really a threat to the world?
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steal your...
Oh? No talking then? Fine.
Fine.
What makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Slay the princess.
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation. You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
oh. This is it, isn't it? I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder. Do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
No, I don't.
It's like she's convinced she can't die. Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well. But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago, that arrogant look still plastered on her face. But is it over? Really over?
That was too
It's
easy.
over. Don't get all worked up. We should make sure. What's the harm in checking for a pulse? I really don't think you should do that. And why shouldn't we? Is there something you're not telling us? I've told you everything that's happened with complete accuracy. The princess is dead. Your blade pierced her heart. There's no coming back from that.
I don't know, boss. Remove the blade.
You lean down and wrap your hand around the blade's hilt. But as you begin to slide it out of its resting place, you feel a sharp and sudden jab in your side. What was that?
I guess I won't be dying alone after all.
Quick, let's get out of here. It's too late for that now. You collapse to the ground as the mortally wounded princess twists a blade of her own deeper between your ribs. As you fall, she falls with you, exhausted by the effort, the little life that was left in her eyes fading rapidly.
An eye for an eye. A life for a life. I guess we're even now. See you around.
You were so close. Why did you hesitate? It doesn't matter. At least you managed to take her with you. For whatever that's worth. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Chapter 2. Wait, that's different, because it was the tower last time. Huh.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin
Is a princess.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world. I can assure you that you didn't slay her.
I
that
did.
She didn't kill you. People don't just spring back to life after dying, and the two of us are meeting for the very first time. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
This whole thing's a crock of shit. She's just going to pull a knife out of nowhere and stab us again.
Stabbed to death? Well, you won't have to worry about that. The princess is unarmed.
Yeah, that's exactly what you told us last time. You said this whole thing would be easy, but after we sank our blade into her heart, she just got up and started stabbing us.
Started stabbing us.
Calm down. I assure you she has no weapons, so there's no reason to fear her. You were made for this job. You'll do just fine.
And away we go. Good call.
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
Nope.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin.
Ugh.
How convenient.
How
Everything's back on
convenient.
track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all. That's great to hear. As long as you bring that fiery attitude to princess slaying, I think this will all resolve splendidly.
I certainly hope so.
The interior of the cabin is a jagged mess of
Oh,
warped
what
wood
the
and broken
fuck?
boards, their splintered edges as uninviting as shattered glass. The only furniture of note is a pointed table with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how... But there was a mirror a second ago.
Now it's gone. Yet another thing in here playing tricks on us. I hate this place. Are we really doing this without a weapon? You know she has one, right?
Once again, I'd like to remind you that she's unarmed. But you're right. This would be a lot easier if you had the blade. I hope you know what you're doing.
I don't know what I'm doing, but fuck, I'm gonna try.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing what must once have been stairs. The fractured slats look as if they've been torn from their source and violently jammed into the wall. The air seeping up from below has an almost metallic quality to it, like the smell of fresh blood. and you can hear what sounds like the rhythmic scraping of metal coming from down below. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
That's right, scraping. I told you she has something, I told you.
That sound could be anything. It's probably just her chains dragging across the floor. I am begging you to get out of your head. Her grating voice carries up the stairs.
I hope you've come to rescue me. I've been stuck down here forever.
There is something so wrong with that voice.
Real, what is up with that woman?
She thinks she's better than us, like she doesn't even have to put on an act this time.
As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view, her sharp eyes following you from across the room. I wonder if she remembers us.
Finally, somebody! Quick, get me out of these chains. We're not safe here.
Come on now, we're not falling for that, are we? She's trying to trick us, but she can't hide that threatening edge to her voice. She just wants us to get close, to let our guard down. Exactly. She sounds threatening because her mask is already slipping. She knows why you're here.
What are you waiting for? You are here to rescue me, right? A knife? What are you talking about? I don't have a knife. Where would I keep a knife? And why would I stab you to death? I don't know you. You haven't given me a reason to stab you to death. It would be so silly of me to cut you open and look at your insides.
Okay, I could have sworn we didn't mention stabbing anyone.
Yeah, I don't think I said that.
Sounds like she's really out for blood. Fortunately for you, she isn't armed.
Bro, her arms are behind her back. She definitely has a knife.
It would be so much easier to prove that I do have a sharp object. I could just show it to you, but I don't have one, so I can't.
The princess smiles as she pulls her hands from behind her back.
But look at this! Hands! Hands that don't have anything in them to stab you with!
Her smile stretches into an even wider grin as she shakes her sleeves.
And empty sleeves, too! Look at how few stabbing implements I have. It's practically zero.
Practically zero. Not zero. Practically zero. What if you were hiding it somewhere secret? Ah, yes. The old knife up the cooter. Can we just talk things through?
But we don't have anything to talk through. We're strangers and this place is cramped and annoying and you should just come over here and let me out.
I have absolutely zero doubts that she is going to stab us if we get close to her.
Yeah.
She certainly feels threatening.
Yeah.
Just because she's acting like she's going to stab you doesn't mean she has the means to actually do it. But you know who has the capacity to quickly arm himself? You do. So stop second-guessing yourself, go upstairs, take the blade, and do your job. But I'm nervous. All the more reason to jump into the deep end and deal with her right now before you waste any more time getting stuck in your head.
Do you remember what happened last time?
Last time? If somebody came into my house and stabbed me to death and then I killed him, surely I would remember that.
Hey, I didn't...
But I don't remember it, so it must not have happened.
Last time? What are you talking about?
She knows.
Ugh, it's like the two of you are working together on this. Aren't you listening to her? She's obviously lying through her teeth.
Real shit.
I'm terrible at spotting lies, and even I can tell something's up here. We can't be the only ones that looped back to the start. Someone else has to remember, right? Yes, something is obviously up, and we can all tell that she's lying. The thing she's lying about is how dangerous she is, not dimension hopping or time travel or whatever it is you think you're doing.
We killed each other last time. I'd rather not do that again.
But if we killed each other, then why are we here? Right now. Both of us normal and unstabbed.
Bitch, you're far from normal. Look, I know that you're mad at me, but we both just need to let bygones be bygones. What if we're honest with each other? I was sitting here just happy from ending the world, and you killed me last time after coming back from being stabbed in the heart. Nobody has to die. What if we're both honest with each other?
That doesn't sound like me.
Bitch, it was you.
How many more times does she have to vaguely threaten you before you finally decide you're ready to deal with her? We're clearly still figuring out our angle. We don't have the luxury of watching this from a distance. Oh, I'm sorry, do you think I'm in a position of luxury right now? You're acting like you are. My entire world is at risk. Then maybe you should behave with a little more humility. A bit of self-deprecation would go a long way. No, I have my dignity. Fine, and will continue to treat you exactly how you deserve to be treated.
Real shit.
Would I just lie? Would I just lie to your face and tell you a thing I remembered happening didn't happen just so I could stab you again? I mean, just so I could stab you for the first time.
Aha! She slipped up there. She said again, and her taking it back doesn't count. Do you hear how deranged you sound right now? Please stop dawdling. This is only going to end with violence. Postponing the inevitable is only going to make it worse for you when it actually happens.
But I'm not mad at you, so please stop standing so far out of reach.
I think I've said my piece at this point. I think we all have. But if you want to keep exhausting your questions, it beats getting stabbed to death.
Real shit. I'm gonna keep yapping.
Of course not. At least not now, because you're here to save me. But you'll have to come close. Okay, I'm bored now.
She's bored? That's absurd. She doesn't get to be bored. Not in a way that matters. She's a prisoner. She's... In a sudden burst of movement, the princess reached towards the blade erupting from her free arm, her wrist limp and empty from the violent expulsion. Huh. So I guess she did have a knife of her own.
Oh my god!
How conciliatory of you. We appreciate it, really. Now what are we going to do? At least we're safe here. She's still in chains. And those chains stop her from continuing her advance, at least for a moment. She looks down at them with something between annoyance and confusion. And then she slices her arm. Okay, maybe we aren't safe here. She doesn't even hesitate before darting towards you with a terrifying speed you can't hope to outpace. That won't stop us from trying. Run, 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 run! You sprint for the stairs, but I wasn't exaggerating when I said she was running at you with a terrifying speed you couldn't hope to outpace. We don't make it, do we? No. You feel her blade in your back before you make it to the first stair.
I'm going to kill you now.
And with a square, she does just that. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Okay. Chapter 3, No Way Out. Interesting.
You're on a path in the woods. No, fuck that. If we're gonna have to keep doing this over and over and over again, we're not starting in that goddamn woods every time. We're starting in the fucking cabin. You're what? The interior of the cabin is sharp, a constricting mess of curved and battered sheet metal pushing you towards... Wait, excuse me? What just
What the fuck?
What did you just do?
Dog, I don't even know.
I feel dizzy.
Oh ho ho ho! I guess I took us to the cabin, didn't I? Isn't that interesting? Who holds the cards now? Who cares about cards? You're all acting like this is about winning and losing, while this is actually about having fun.
Is this fun for you? It's not fun for me. I don't like being sliced to pieces.
Great, so obviously you've already been here. How many times? This is our third? No wonder things have fallen apart. You do realize that every time you fail, she escapes and an entire world is damned to destruction. That can't be right. That's too much responsibility.
Real shit.
I couldn't agree more. We couldn't be trusted with the fate of a single person, let alone the fate of the world.
Let's just stay focused, shall we? The only furniture of note is a bent metal table, a pristine blade perched. We take it. Okay, sure, you take the blade before letting me finish telling you it's there. It would be difficult to slay the prince. And then, we throw it out the window. What? That blade is the only edge we have. We are not.
Too late, because we already did it, didn't we?
Fortunately for the rest of you, and for me, and for the sake of the world, yes. That is horribly unfair. He shouldn't be allowed to just do things
Yeah,
like
what the
that.
fuck?
You were the one who made us pick it up. See? You're not the only one who can figure out how to do things. What's done is done. I suggest you make the best of it.
You're all so mad at each other. I'm just going to sit here quietly in the corner. You can be the ones to figure out what to do.
So, are you just going to stand there, or are you going to head to the basement like you're supposed to? I'd love to get started just as much as you would, but how are we supposed to get down there? You walk through the door. You do know what doors are, right? But there isn't a door, it's just that mirror again. There isn't a mirror. You really messed things up, didn't you? It's like you can't even see reality anymore. You make your way to the door at the end of the room, stopping just in front of it. You really must think you're looking at a mirror.
Let's just move it out of the way without looking. I don't want to see us, I'm sure.
Let's just fumble for the handle and be done with it. I don't care what we look like. I care about getting...
Oh.
You reach forward and place your hand on the door to the basement. It creaks open.
Interesting.
And the mirror's gone. Surprising.
Real.
I can't say I was particularly invested in looking at it before, but now I really want to see what's in it. If it's so keen on hiding from us, whatever it has must be real good. Guess it's time for us to see her again. Just stay focused and you'll be fine. You step forward, but you don't get a chance to linger on the basement stairs. They are smooth and flat and metallic.
Oh, cool, so we can't get away.
And unfortunately
Nice.
slippery ramp that quickly sends you skittering to the bottom.
As your body tumbles onto the basement landing, the form of the princess comes into view, wryly smiling at you from a distance.
Hi, it looks like you don't have a way out, so I'm not going to play dumb anymore. And you still don't have a weapon. That's funny! That's a joke! I'm going to kill you now.
Yes, that was extremely silly of whoever did that. Probably a bad idea.
Oh, well.
That was you!
I know, I'm just trying to add some levity to this. Well, since all of this was your idea, how about you figure out how to get us out of it? Oh, guys like us don't get to make any decisions. You should know that. I decided to pick up that blade, and you decided to throw it out the window.
This is why we've already lost. Can't even stop bickering with ourselves. How are we supposed to beat her without a weapon?
Your internal bickering is cut short by the wet
Holy
sound of
shit,
racing
man.
water. From the princess's arms erupt twin blades, glistening with her blood, the empty flesh of her arms flopping at her elbows like torn sleeves.
That's a
The
fucking
chain
statement.
clatters to the floor.
You're going to make me walk over to you, aren't you?
Alright, I'm out of ideas. What we doing?
Puff her up a bit. There's no reason. I'm gonna try flirting with her.
That is an interesting... Interesting? It's disgusting. No, don't try romancing the princess. She wants to
No,
kill
I
you.
want to romance the
She's
princess.
going to end the world if you don't stop her. Yeah, do we have to flirt with the murderous monster?
Maybe I'll get her to calm down.
Of course we do. I'm into it. The one making the decisions is into it. Are you not? I don't think so. I don't know. I could go either way, honestly.
She doesn't want us.
You're just saying that because you want her to be into you.
I know. I thought I was being obvious.
Give her the look. Oh god.
The look. Yeah, the best flirts know how to flirt without saying anything.
I'm not saying
I don't
anything.
know, right? You flash the princess the look. and a rosy blush rushes to the princess's cheeks as she breaks into a wide grin. Unbelievable.
I fucking love it here.
Oh, is that how it is? Yeah, okay, I feel that. I like you too. Neat.
Oh, be damned. This is actually going to work, isn't it?
Get the fuck out.
Still going to kill you. But now we can both enjoy a mutual romantic subtext to the murder.
Or not. At least she likes us. I've never been liked before. Blush still glowing in her cheeks. The princess
Oh my
closes the distance
god.
between you
She's
and
got a
Suze.
crush on me.
Ow. What worthwhile romance doesn't hurt, at least?
Voice of the
What
smitten.
matters is that she likes us. She's even said as much.
Mm.
Oh, a new one of us. I thought that only happens when we die. Did we die? Nah, we'd know if we died. Right? You're on it. No, you're in it. Where the hell are you? I think we're dead.
This soul will never be.
Dead, 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 dead. Stop saying dead, all of you. We might have died a second ago, but right now we're extremely not dead. This is all horribly wrong. How many times have you been here? I don't actually know how to answer that question. I think he means how many times have we died? Yes. That. Oh, I've lost count, to be honest.
I haven't. It's 4.
No wonder everything's such a mess. This wasn't supposed to go past 1.
I wonder what you're going to do next. You're so full of ideas, and I love that.
But I guess we don't have time to talk about things before the princess advances. Okay, whatever we do gets us another us. Let's see how many we can stack. There's got to be a point where it makes us better than her. We'll win her heart eventually.
Damn right.
Come on, show me something new.
She can't hurt us if we don't let ourselves feel it. It doesn't work and she kills you again and again and again and again. Your memory blurs as your consciousness leaps from life to lifetime. Oh.
She's going to kill this body either way. So stop feeling what it feels. She skewers you.
Ooh, not bad. Real tough.
Well, there's more of us. Let's see if that helps. We just have to hit her harder. She skewers you. More noise isn't helping, it's just making it harder to focus. Just keep dodging, just keep dodging, just keep dodging. She skewers you.
What's the point of avoiding me if you're not going to fight?
It doesn't matter how many times this takes, we can't give up. We don't even have a weapon. Yeah, some clod threw it out the window. Again, that was you. No, I was just the clod who suggested it. And if I knew we'd be stuck here forever, I wouldn't have done that. Just panic. Flee. She skewers you.
No, you don't get to escape. That's not how this works.
See? We lasted a little longer. Barely. Let's appeal to her better nature. We haven't tried that. I'm sure she'll listen to reason. She skewers you. We're getting close to something. Can't you feel it? One last time. Fine. One last time. None of this is working. Think. Think. She skewers you. And then everything goes dark. And you die.
Oh, the empty cup. Interesting. This is a very, very weird game, but I'm kind of here for it.
Don't lose your head. We're in a cabin. Take it from here. No steel claw, though. Was tossing it the only thing we've done that was permanent? That's a sick joke, universe. A sick, sick joke. If it's gone for good, then maybe we never actually needed it. That's what I've been telling you all. We can do this without it. We're tougher than steel.
I don't know about that, babes.
Yeah, mind over matter. Who needs violence when you have love? Who needs love when you've mastered yourself? Who needs anything when we don't matter? Well, boys, are we ready? There are entirely too many of you. How many times have you been here? This isn't good. This is How about you stick to describing things, and we'll stick to doing them?
Fuck yeah.
Leave it to the pros.
Leave it to the pros, baby.
Narrator, we heroically stride through the door and towards our destined final encounter with our star-crossed lover.
Fine by me. You walk to the door and onto the basement stairs, only
It's more of a slide. We know.
fine. I'll just shut up then and speed this whole thing along. Are you sure you don't want me to describe the stairs? Or this room, or anything? It feels like I'm hardly a part of this.
Shut up, narrator.
Just want to see how this ends. Fine. You make your way to the basement, where the princess awaits you.
You know, this last time I killed you, and you didn't pop right back up again? I thought I'd actually done it. I thought I'd cut you into so many pieces you just weren't able to stitch yourself back together.
Nah, sweet cheeks.
But I guess we're not done. That's okay with me. It's good even. I like that. I got something ready for you while you were gone. Do you want to see it? I'm not going to wait for an answer. I'm just going to show you. It's worth it though. Just you wait. And not for very long, because I'm going to do it right now.
Are you going to say what she does? Do you want me to talk now? Well, yeah, she says she has something new. I want to hear about the new thing.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, me too. I think I speak for all of us when I say that I would like to hear you describe her new thing. Really? Okay then.
Here we go. Now.
The princess's skin twists, splitting into red blooms of raw meat as it
Ow!
stretches and tears. Then it erupts. She becomes a wave of blood and viscera, pieces of her splattering against the walls. All that remains in the center of the room is a skeleton of blades. A heart beats furiously in its cage of a chest.
Are you ready for what comes next?
Holy shit!
Yeah.
She's gorgeous. Absolutely divine.
Yes, behold the perfect woman. Do you think we can throw her out the window?
This guy is just like me, for real, for real.
Looked painful. How is she still alive? Heart's still beating, that's all she needs. This is fake. This is all fake. That's all just made up. I'd say we bow down to her right now if that had ever even slightly worked for us.
This is all just a sick joke.
It's all a sick joke.
Existing.
We're screwed. I quit. I'm done. Forget it.
Narrator,
What just happened? It's so quiet.
Correct.
Something feels different about you. It almost makes me feel different. Like I should actually take this seriously for once.
You should take it seriously for once. You do not act as the princess approaches, instead allowing her to crash against your form, and yet there is seemingly nothing for her to crash against. Again and again she swings at you, but there never really was a you to swing at.
This worked before. I was able to make you dead before.
She swings it again, and this time she hits something, or something hits her. She looks down in confused terror as her arms bend and folds in upon itself.
Did you do that? It's funny if you did. You're nothing. You've done nothing to me, and I've done so much to you, and that's who we are. But it's like you're nothing now. You can't be nothing. If you're nothing, then what am I? Am I nothing too? No, I'm the one who hurts you.
She hurls herself at you, but as she does, her metal body bends outward, the very contact with what you are repelling her to the point of destruction. The din of shrieking metal subsides, and something small and delicate falls into your hand. It's her heart. Beats gently, calmly in your palm. Not another word is spoken. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns. You do so. Silence as you reach toward the glass. It's time for you to see what's in it. You've grown. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. You are at the cabin.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Are you the same being as you were before? How much have you changed?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
Everything you say feels like a riddle. Can you give me a straight answer?
I'm sorry. Words are difficult for me. They never fully weave what I wish to say. If you do not like my answers, then you need not ask me questions. The vessels you choose to bring me carry far more meaning than anything words could say in the spaces between.
What does it feel like to change like this?
Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together. It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
When this is all done, do you know what you want to do? You know that at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm going to kill you, right? When I go back, if it's an invisible wall closes, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can I not do the same things I've done before? You have been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Thank you. What do you want me to bring you next time? Do you have any thoughts on this vessel? I don't want to hurt you, but the more times I go back, the worse I fear things will be. What do you feel about me? These vessels I've been bringing you, I've heard them. I'm ready to go back. How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
If I am to be an ocean, you have nurtured me into a pond. My waters are shallow and murky, and I yearn for more perspective. You will have your rest in due time, and I am sorry for the burdens I place on you.
Do you know what you want to do?
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was. I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed. But in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you.
Why can I not do the same things I've done before?
Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now, inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet untread. Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
I don't want to hurt you, but the more times I go back,
The vessels are shaped by memories of you, but their impulses are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them, you are a gate to something more, and any hurt you've caused them is understood as a fair price for freedom. But they are only thoughts and perspectives. They are not me. The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before. I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence.
accent.
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them. My joy is in seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets. My preference is for you to show me what you would like me to see. I cannot know the ways I wish to grow, for I have yet to feel them. It is you who guides me down the thin trail of perspective and memory.
You raise your will to enter light, but as it buries in space, you feel nothing at all. One of the many hands in front of you reaches forward and gently touches the side of your face.
There's nowhere for you to be but here.
I'm ready to go back.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Everything you see, everything goes dark, and you die. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path.
You know what? Silently continue towards the cabin.
You make your way up the shore. Her voice
Hello? Is someone there?
is hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life. Don't let it fool you.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Please, come downstairs.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot.
I don't.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
She sounds scared this time.
You're only making this more difficult.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake.
Yeah, I really thought I knew what God of War was. Sorry.
You're doing the right thing.
I was gonna do God of War, but that I still had to like download that. But like this one had an update, and I managed to like finish like right before stream started. So
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
I don't.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her.
No, I know. That's the
somewhere
one
in
part that trips me out every time. No, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna check upstairs. Maybe the key's laying around somewhere, and if not, maybe I can find something to break you free. Yuck.
Maybe there's some way to break the chains?
Fair enough. Tim Burton, yeah.
Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
She
What?
offers the suggestion with almost complete nonchalance. If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out if it meant we could finally be free. You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place. Is someone else here? You try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
If you were stuck here in the dark that long, your eyes would get smaller, right? I don't know.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf. As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
Save the princess.
Fine. Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place. You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm.
I don't know what's happening now.
Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit.
She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal.
No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground.
How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into the world.
I get it, man.
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body
Wolf-
steps forward.
wolf biters
and
be
raises
like-
the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
What are you doing?
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect. Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive. The blade. Move the blade. As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance,
Oh no!
the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade
Sniper,
from your
Wesley Sniper!
infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is
You a bird?
but you aren't dead yet.
Oh no! I'm so sorry.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake. For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone. Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
I'm sorry.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she? Apparently not, though it doesn't matter how sloppy her blade work is, does it?
The stab wound is still a stab wound. I mean, shit. Sure is.
I'm so sorry.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks. It can't just end like this, right? Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened.
See, I don't mind her eyes in this shot. They're not as scary.
It's over. Everything goes dark, and you die.
The damsel. That's different.
You're on a path in the woods. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
But I die. When am I doing it? Oh.
My tricks? What on earth are you talking about? We just met for the first time. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Yes, he didn't approve of us last time, did he? If we're going to save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it.
Our beloved? Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess.
Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are in love, and the four of us will be foiling any and all assassination attempts you've got in the
BRB
works.
for meeting, no worries.
We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. It sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek.
Okay, bitch, and?
What can I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
Real?
A warning before you go any further. She will lie.
She will cheat, yeah.
We already told you we're not playing along.
I think we've already been over this.
I do, but I also speak from the heart.
Sure, yeah, don't pay their bickering any mind.
I love the voice acting, but I'm also just like reading through it faster than they're talking.
The interior of the cabin is clean and elegant.
Oh.
Its stone walls draped in fine threaded tapestries. A prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a... You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how... But there was a mirror...
And now it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place, and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight, but it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice. It's somehow even more beautiful.
I can hear the
than
wedding
last
bells
time.
already.
I can hear wedding bells already.
I've held my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know the princess. Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall.
My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment.
You know she can't hear you, right?
She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Did you hear that?
She said we're dashing.
And she called us a hero. Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it? Waiting for you to come back. I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence. You've been here before.
That's right, villain. And you killed us.
Well, she killed us.
Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty.
And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. We damned a whole world, but everything reset.
Nothing resets, you're just somewhere else. And you can't keep hopping between worlds forever, especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation behind your side. This...
You died, and now we're talking.
The narrator who sent me...
Rescue her? What are you talking about? Did you forget that she's a world-ending monstrosity?
And even if you wanted to unleash her onto the world, despite the complete moral disaster that would...
Don't you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her out with ease.
No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains. If her hand could just slip out of the chains, why hasn't she done it already?
Because we've yet to present her with her freedom. I'm not sure I follow. Would you rather believe me, a passionate heart guided by love and my own good nature? Or would you rather believe the devil on your shoulder who tells you what you can and cannot do?
I think I'd rather believe in facts.
Ah, so you're one of those empiricists.
One of us has to be.
Then let me show you a brand new truth. Narrator?
Narrator!
Courageously step forward and free our beloved from her bindings.
No, I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess,
You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her?
I would if you had a weapon.
Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought. I would.
I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her? You approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed.
I told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace. Ugh. If only you had a weapon, one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried in her back and everyone out there would be saved. Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon.
Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love on our side?
I really like this.
What do we do now?
Well, what do you want to do now?
Let me guess. End the world?
Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
Well, princess, what do you want to
She doesn't
do?
even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world? You're so gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
I think I want to leave. And I think...
And then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
If you want to leave, then let's
That
leave.
sounds perfect.
The princess takes your
Oh
hand,
my
the last hopes of the entire world slipping through your fingers as they intertwine with hers.
We have each other. We don't need the world for our happy ending.
I like to think that you do, actually. Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made and this is happening. You don't have to mope about it.
Real?
I will mope about it, because moping is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with. You and the princess walk up the stairs, hand in hand. Ugh, look at the way she's smiling at you. She doesn't have to be so happy about this. And what happens after we walk up the stairs? Let's see. Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock clicks. That's a familiar move. Did I do that last time? Then you should know that you won't be able to leave.
Oh no! Did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairness
Man, this
of the
fucking
world
guy.
means
I
respect
hate Mr. Voice.
love.
Or the narrator.
Enough with this true love nonsense. You just met her.
Of course you wouldn't understand. Our passions run deeper than anything you have ever known.
Are you listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional voice.
I'm just along for the ride at this point.
I think we can open it if we try together.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it.
Fuck yeah. Come on, baby girl.
Pair of teenagers in love You and the princess place your hands on the door together. Blech. And the lock clicks and the door creaks open. Are you kidding me?
Nope.
I told you our love was insurmountable.
Real.
You and the princess make your way upstairs, and the blade, that's right, there's still a chance for you to do the right thing. Take the blade from the table and slay her before it's too late.
I'm not doing that.
You're enjoying this, aren't you? You're taking every opportunity you can to draw out the end of the world and make me suffer. I hate you.
I hate you more, bitch.
You know, if her walking out that door is really gonna end the world, can't we all just stay here? Seems like an easy win for everyone. That's not how this works. Yes, what he said. That's not how this works. Obviously, we have to leave with her.
It's all
It's
happy
our
ending.
happy ending.
All we need is to be... Just ignore them.
That's the way out. We're going to leave together, just like you wanted.
Fuck yeah, we are.
Yes, I suppose you are going to do that, aren't you? You cross the room, opening the door to the cabin. And then you step outside.
Oh, this is so cute. I really... Hold on. I don't know. I really like this shot. I don't know.
Our happy ending at last.
We did it. What should we do now?
Where did everything go? Where did he go?
Oh, is he gone? I hadn't noticed. I was too busy staring deep into our beloved's eyes.
I'm cold. Is being happy supposed to be so cold?
She's cold. Quick, our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat worthy of a princess.
Oh. But you don't get the chance to make that jacket, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
Nani the fuck? Yeah, you came in at an interesting time. Or came back at an interesting time.
And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
Of course you're scared. This is not the end for you. But it's not the end. This is the end for you. It's not the end for me.
What is that supposed to mean? Whatever awful thing I felt before, it feels so much worse now.
Do it then. End us all before I die of a broken heart.
And you approach the mirror. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave. But you need to see what's in it. You've withered. You find yourself in a long quiet once again. You are at the cabin.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction, a mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
You can't be a contradiction. Contradiction don't exist. How can you stand to be a contradiction? Oh my god.
And yet my waters flow and my streets bustle. There are no words that can describe me into non-existence.
You know what? She's so hot, even I support her. Real!
Combined my multitudes. I am everything that you have known me to be, but I am also none of it.
How can you stand to be a contradiction?
As easily as you can stand to be you.
You are like me, even if you have chosen not to look at the corners of you that do not fit, even if you have chosen to ignore the brilliant contours of your soul.
Doesn't matter how many times I go back, at least one of us always hurts each other. Doesn't that change you? Doesn't that make you worse?
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse, nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you worse? Do you resent me?
If anything, it makes me like you more. I don't know what that says about me. No, not really. It seems so distant. I just want it all to stop. Yes, you're torturing me and I hate it, and I think I hate you.
It does seem small from here, and the more we journey, the smaller each of those steps will be. But that doesn't make any of them less special.
What do you think of this vessel?
This one is soft and delicate. You molded her to love you, and she'll make for a gentle heart. Do not mourn her. She has served her purpose.
You know what happens to the other worlds we leave behind?
My perspectives are shadowed. You have seen what I have seen, just as I have seen what you have seen. The angles of my vantage do not offer me hidden truths, and my attention is turned inward, except when you are here with me. Perhaps this will change when our work is done. The desires of my multitude thrive in endless competition with themselves, but none of them rise above their dance to influence me. I yearn for what I have always yearned for, our awakening. Other desires shrink in the light of knowing you and knowing me. I care about your gifts, but I have no preferences to burden you with. Even if I did, I would never dare to tarnish our relationship by assuming myself above you.
Interesting. So you don't have any preferences on how you like to change your grow? No, I know the answer to that. How many more vessels do I need to bring back to you?
We will know when we near our destination.
I don't want to attack this one. This one loves me.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Everything goes dark, and you die. Bring the damsel to her. The hero and the princess.
You're on a path.
Okay.
Good. You're still listening to reason. You step. Yes, exactly. It's over. With your work done, you make your way back up the stairs,
okay.
closing the door to the basement behind you. Why do I feel like we've done something terrible? You did kill someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad. But it was for the greater good. One of these days that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience. But that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here. You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only, a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away. What happened? Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them. Don't worry. You'll be safe here.
I don't like this.
This is good. Everyone is happy. You'll be happy. this isn't an ending. In fact, now that the princess has been slain, endings are a thing of the past. No. This is the beginning of eternity. Your reward. This is what's best for everyone. Trust me. Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days, or months, or years, or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier. Psst. Hey. We're not just gonna stay here forever, right? I do, but you're probably not going to like it. The blade. We can use the blade to get out of this. I can hear everything you say, little voice. There's only one thing it would want you to use that blade on, and I'm afraid that thing is you, dear hero. He's right. It's the only way out. Do you hear that? It wants to take this happiness away from you. It wants this wonderful place to end.
I don't think it's a wonderful place, though.
Do you not? There's more for us to do, and the only way for us to do it is to take that blade and use it. Don't you dare. Thank you. I made this happy little place for you. Is this not a good enough reward for saving the world? An eternity of bliss? You ingrate? Fine. Whatever. For the first time since time stopped meaning anything, you throw open the door to the basement and walk. The princess's body is dust and bones, though the blade you used to slay her is still as pristine as the day you first held it. You pick up the blade, you stab yourself, and you die. The end. Nice knowing you.
The Spectre. Ooh, this is new.
You're on a path in the woods. You're here to...
And if you don't... I kill myself, what am I doing here? You stopped me before I slowly realized I'm not gonna play along this time.
She will lie.
She won't be a problem.
The interior of the cabin is cold, a soft odor of dirt permeating the air. Cobwebs flutter in the corners. You can hear wind whistling outside, banging the shutters against the windows. The blade is your... It feels like no one's been here. Like I've been saying. She's... The door to the basement groans open, revealing an old banister and a creaky wooden stairwell. Everything is coated in a thick layer of dust, and you can feel it settle into your lungs as you breathe in the stale air. The very building itself feels dead. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. The room below is silent. Nobody's here. Naturally. As much as I appreciate the optimism, you shouldn't be so sure. I guess we'll just have to go down and see. As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. A skeletal body, lying in a heap on the floor, its wrist still bound to the wall by a thick chain. Okay, she's definitely dead. It's just like I told you. Before you have a chance to finish your thought, the top of a head appears from underneath the floor. Two deep-set eyes stare up at you, followed by a mischievous skeletal grin. And finally, the rest of the body floats up to join the head. Wait, this isn't right. What's going on here?
Ghost!
Oh. Wow. How absolutely terrifying. What's a ghost supposed to do to us?
Oh, it's you. Hiya, Keller. I was hoping to see you again. I have some issues with how our last meeting went.
Yeah, that's fair.
The princess drifts across the room into your orbit, gently running her fingers across your shoulders and down your neck as she circles you.
Oh, kind of flirty.
Her touch is cold and ethereal, formless yet real enough that her icy fingertips send shivers dancing across your skin. So she has a body, and she's right there. We could probably grab her and kill her again.
Oh my god, I don't really want to kill her again.
We don't even need a blade. She looks fragile enough to me.
Oh, what?
I see you don't have that annoying knife anymore.
I don't. This is true.
So, does that mean you regret what you've done? Are you here to apologize and make nice? Beg for absolution, maybe?
Well, that would be a start.
Because I might be interested in seeing a little begging.
I can do that. Do you know? Stop playing the victim you threatened me last time. Do you? I'm sorry I killed you last time. I shouldn't have done that. Oh my, holy shit. Do you want me to die? Do you want me to kill myself, satisfy some sort of sick revenge fantasy? Because I already did that, and it would be hard to do it again. I'm sorry. Is there any way I can make it up to you? People who wanted you dead tricked me, and the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Let's team up. What do you want from me? If I knew I'd wind up having to talk to you again, I wouldn't have slain you. I died too, and I'm not floating around like you are. What happened? Why am I different? Why are you different? You're dead, or at least mostly dead. What? After I killed you, this cabin, I want to say teleported. It wasn't in the woods anymore. Time stopped meaning anything, and I had to kill myself to escape. I guess I should tell you why I was sent to kill you. You're going to end the world. I was told you're going to end the world. Okay, so clearly saying what do you want? Okay, I'm out of ideas, thoughts. Right, I don't think. Oh, shit. No, I'll be...
You poor thing. That must have been so frightening for you.
You know, after everything we've been through, it's nice to see someone finally
real.
With us.
I like some, yeah.
This whole thing's been an ordeal, hasn't it? She doesn't mean it.
It serves you right.
Yeah.
I was pretty scared too, when you stood there not saying a word with a knife clenched in your fist. But now you know how bad it hurts to get stabbed in the chest. It sounds like you got exactly what you're owed.
I'm sorry I killed you last time. I shouldn't have done that.
Too little, too late. But you can still make things right.
She's not in a position to bargain with us. You don't have to do anything you don't want to.
We don't have to do anything, but maybe we should. We did kill her. Wouldn't it be the moral thing?
Yeah,
well,
right?
Now that we have another chance. When a hero slays a monster, does he apologize to it? No. So don't try to make things right. She was going to end the world. You didn't do anything wrong, aside from apparently killing yourself, and that doesn't have much to do with her.
What do you want from me?
I just want the same thing I've always wanted. To go home. But this place won't let me go. At least, not alone. I've tried. Before you came back to me, I explored every inch of this place. Even the spaces between the walls. But I never found a way out. I always wound up right back here.
Maybe we should just leave. If she can't get out on her own, then why do we have to do anything? We could probably walk out right now and everything will be fine. Hasn't got out and can't get out are two very different things.
It'd be dull anyway. It's more interesting if we make a choice.
But you can come and go as you please, can't you? So, let me hitch a ride. After all, you owe me.
Absolutely not. Is she asking if she can possess us? She is. And I hope I don't need to explain why you can't let that
I mean, I kind of want to let her possess me. What do you mean?
To escape this place. And if you let her in, there is very little anyone could do to stop her.
Would she be able to see us if we went along with it?
Now isn't that an interesting thought? We could finally bring her face to face.
Ooh, the plot thickens.
I wonder what she would have to say to the one who wants her dead so badly.
You won't like how things play out if you go down this path. The princess swims through the air in front of you, pausing for a brief moment as her dark-rimmed eyes stare deeply into yours. There's a hunger in her gaze.
You're really trying to make it up to me, aren't you? Thanks for being a pal, killer. I mean it.
What are you doing? Don't just let her in. How many times do I have to tell you?
See you soon.
She rushes forward and then she's gone. A sharp chill spreads across your body. It starts in your chest, a freezing numbness flowing out from your heart, all the way down your limbs, your mind growing cloudy and confused as it settles over your very soul.
I'm not sure I like this. Can we get a do-over?
I'm afraid it's too late to stop now. The numbness gives way to a stabbing pain.
Oh, shit.
Your muscles twitching and convulsing violently, each involuntary movement causing more waves of agony to ripple across your body. You collapse to the floor, and everything goes dark.
Come on, you. You've got to get up. I know everything feels heavy right now, but we still have to get out of here.
Your eyes flick back open as you get your bearings, your vision swimming as...
So this is what it's like to be you, huh? Disembodied voice narrating your every move?
Oh, shit.
So, it doesn't work like that for you?
Clearly it doesn't, or she wouldn't have commented on it.
All these shards of broken glass on the floor, are they also supposed to be you?
Hey, I'm not a shard of broken glass.
It's okay. You can finish your thought.
I'm a voice? I'm me is what I am.
I'm me is what I
Who
am.
cares what we are? We exist. That's all that matters.
You don't have to fight. We'll all be out of here soon.
No, it matters. What we are matters. If I'm a shard of broken glass, then that raises some questions about certain other voices in here too.
I'm clearly the same thing you are.
They're not listening to me. Do they not listen to you either?
No, I'm not talking about you, I'm talking about him.
You don't need to know what I am. You just need to know that I'm different from you.
I fucking hate
More
this
important.
narrator. He sucks.
So, you're the one who pulled the strings and made me dead. I can tell you don't belong here. You're barely even there. Like the shape of something left behind. You're more of a memory than a person.
That's rude.
You're kind of like me, actually.
I'm just going to ignore her. You push yourself off the ground. The princess is nowhere to be seen.
Obviously she's nowhere to be seen.
Because I'm in here with all of you. Everybody knows that.
Yeah, everybody knows that.
I'm setting the stage. The room is empty because you made a spiteful, idiotic, and all-round foolish decision.
You don't have to let him get to you. You're better than that. You're starting to make things right.
This is infuriating. Just whatever you do, you can't leave this place. It's not too late to fix this. Probably.
Leave the basement.
Your legs, weary with the weight of the princess's spectral form and clumsy with the cold that still pervades them, stumble towards the stairs.
I'm just trying to get home. You don't have to act like it's the end of the world.
But that's exactly what you leaving this place is going to be.
You don't know that.
I do.
Wait, if she has a home to go back to, doesn't that mean that her leaving won't end the world?
It doesn't mean that at all. It could mean that wherever her home is, it's outside of the world.
Yeah, but it has to be somewhere, doesn't it? And if it's somewhere, then it's part of the world.
I suppose it's all a matter of perspective. Where does the world end and something else begin? Does the destruction of one open a door to another? Or is it the same world reborn? Against the backdrop of the inane conjecture of meaningless little voices, your body continues its ascent up the stairs, staggering through the open door.
For how much you hate her, you aren't doing a whole lot to stop us from leaving this place.
Maybe the bossy one doesn't actually hate me. Maybe he even likes me. Or maybe he just knows that he's been in the wrong. Maybe he's trying to make amends too.
Not at all. I'll have you know that I do hate you, and I will continue to hate you for as long as I am able. It's just the weight of it all. It's too much for me to do anything other than describe and dictate.
And whine.
This body wasn't made to hold you and the princess. If you want to renege on your cataclysmically terrible decision a minute ago, well, you're the only one that can make that happen.
Oh, fuck, I didn't mean to do that. Trudge forward.
You continue slowly to the door, your feet like lead dragging across the floorboards, growing heavier with each step.
We're so close. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If we get out of here, I won't even care that you murdered me anymore.
That's so real.
You lift your shaking hand and rest it on the door handle, but you pause before you open it, exhaustion sapping what's left of your will.
Was exhaustion really the best you could muster up? It's over. There's no use stalling. Let's see what happens next.
Shit. But exhaustion wasn't enough, was it? The handle clicks as you twist it, and then the door groans open. Collapse to the ground, you and the princess, free from the confines of the cabin. As you exhale from the effort, you look up and see...
Yes?
Nothing. He's gone, and so is everything else.
So we did slay him after all. He had it coming.
He did have it coming.
But what about us? Are we just stuck here in nowhere forever? Did taking her out of the cabin really end the world?
We're still here.
Yeah, but that thing you said earlier, are we not part of the world anymore? Are we in some world that exists after the world ends, or on top of the other world but not in it, or have we never been part of the world?
Okay, I've heard enough from these two. Let's see if I can pop out.
You feel a lightness in your chest as a pair of sunken eyes emerge from your body and stare up at you.
You actually freed me, didn't you? I'm outside. Thanks for giving me a second chance, Claire.
Don't mention it.
I think this is where I'm meant to be.
Oh, nice! The hands again! Fuck yeah. You don't get a chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
It's going to be okay, just trust me. We've been here before, and you always get scared.
It feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. You don't need to comfort him.
I'll see you on the other side. It's going to be okay.
Okay. If you say so. We'll trust you. Whatever makes you happy.
You approach the mirror. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You're unraveled. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. You are at the cabin. Approach her.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. We're supposed to be there. Do you know what we'll find out there?
I don't. Do you know? Do you want to tell me?
Rhetorical. I am not rhetorical.
I am not
I have
rhetorical.
only known these spaces, and I have known flickers of the lives you've brought me, short and violent and full of passion. But all of those flickers end where the long quiet begins. I'm asking you because I cannot know your mind. Do you know what we'll find out there?
There are people, tree stars. At least I think they're people. They're supposed to be people.
There is a warmth and sadness in me at the thought of people. Fresh tears on a winter's day. They are not like us. They do not last.
Do you think that there's anything real out there? Do you think that we're real?
We are real. Nothing is an idea that dwells in the absence of something. But nothing cannot exist on its own. And because of that, nothing can't exist.
Some of them are me, but one of them is something else. I call him the narrator. He wants me to kill you. Do you have a narrator? Do they have the vessels have one?
No, their thoughts are quiet. Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond?
I don't know why, but I know this for a fact. He doesn't. I don't know what I'm going to do when I find him.
I am on the cusp of my awakening. Perhaps you are on the cusp of yours. If I did, I would already be awake.
Well, okay, that's fair. I need more
One.
vessels.
Whatever you bring me next will be enough, and then gravity will pull the others back to me. I will be singular, a final multitude.
Oh, someone here's on the cusp of something. Shit, baby. Ooh, if this is the last time, is there anything you'd like me to bring you?
These gifts are a conversation, and each one shows me the contours of your heart. The only thing I want to see is what you choose for me when the thread is fully drawn.
If this is the last stage before your completion, then I'm not going back. I'm just going to stay here. Oh, do you have any thoughts on the
This
vessel?
one is vaporous. She is a dream of a life she could never have, but that longing has given her so much capacity for kindness. She will make for a yearning heart. Do not mourn her. She will finally be able to hold what she never knew.
Your will cuts across the end in front of you, but nothing happens.
My roots burrow in an ocean beyond your sight. We cannot harm each other as we are now.
Okay, I'm ready to go back.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are. I will be here, waiting for you.
Everything goes dark, and you die. Bring the specter to her. The hero and the princess!
You're on.
Yeah. Shut up. Army doesn't know what he's talking about. Fuck it, I'll take the
You
blade.
take the blade from the table.
Yeah, that's great. I don't care. Shut up. Hi, just checking on you.
It's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
I haven't decided yet.
How about you drop the knife?
Drop it.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's pretty awkward.
I know. I just said that. Now why are you here to kill me?
Oh, this is new. I've been told things, but I'm not sure what to believe.
Believe me.
No, I don't want
Do
to.
you think asking me what to believe is going to suddenly make everything crystal clear? Let's not pretend that's going to happen. As far as you're concerned, and as far as they're concerned, I'm going to say whatever I have to get out of here. That's just the dynamic of our situation.
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me.
How long have you been down here?
Too long.
Do you know why I'm here to kill you?
Do you?
I know what I've been told, whether or not I believe it is.
So, you're not going to share? How pointless. If you want to talk, I'll
How did I
talk.
get
You
you out of here?
can't. Don't.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. Well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Her sharp eye.
Alright, we've talked enough.
Oh, have you decided?
You know.
Oh, you have to be.
You walk up to the chain. They're large and heavy. Far too
If you don't have the key, maybe you should go looking for.
doubtful. Whoever locked.
I'm gonna check,
That would be fine. I can lose an arm.
She speaks with all. If we were stuck down here for long enough, I'm sure we'd been on. You were is someone else here.
Hey, let me out of
Your
here.
shouts and pleas are met with silence. You're here to slay the princess, and you
Try the
try
door.
the door. I'll repeat myself once again.
I don't care. Fine.
You make your way back to the bottom. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone.
I heard the door slam. The knife. Stick it.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
Save the princess.
Against your better judgment.
Holy fuck, her eyes are
Place
big.
the blade against the princess's arm. Just you cut into her flesh. The blade is. She didn't so much as utter a sound.
Free from her bindings, the princess turns to.
How is she so composed after losing an arm? It's like she isn't even bothered by it.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Okay.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are as the prince. Wait, this watch. Stop that.
I thought this was a little too.
Your body lunges. The blade. Move.
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you? I can see the conflict in your eyes. I'll make this quick.
She steps forward and pries the blade from your rigid hands.
Maybe I'll see you in another life.
And then she slits your throat with an almost clinical.
Fuck yeah, baby.
Her face remains unchanged as she watches you collapse to the ground, blood flowing from your butchered neck. This is the end, isn't it? I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark.
The
You're
prisoner.
on a path. You're here.
I'm here to slay her. Way sense of deja vu. Fuck it. Go to the
A
cabin.
warning. She will.
Yeah, lie,
No, I
cheat.
didn't.
Not a wink.
Just
Oh.
ignore this cloud.
Oh, that's because I have a skeptic. Okay. So that's new.
The interior of the cabin is lesser, cozy woodland. The only furniture.
I'm gonna enter the
I'm
basement.
afraid I'm going to.
Are you sure? What if she.
Yes.
turns it against you?
Okay.
Normally, yeah, but not about this. Call it a Wonderful.
Don't worry about it. No, you don't have to do anything, but
No, but you
do well
make
to use
me
it
do stuff.
regardless. The door to the basement. Her voice. Heart.
Is that a visitor I hear?
I wonder what visitors she could be referring to. Were we not the first? You walk down
Holy
the stairs
shit!
and lock eyes with the princess. She looks up at you. The heavy collar around her neck
Damn!
clanking loudly as she moves. The chains binding both her wrists to the far wall, joining the metallic chorus as she adjusts her hands in her lap.
Should we be worried about the one around her neck?
Why would you be worried about her restraints? If anything, they'll make your job easier. Have you noticed the empty chain on the wall? Odd that in a place where everything seems to serve a distinct purpose, there would be something so obviously useless.
What an interesting development. Why don't you have a seat? The two of us should chat before you bury that thing in my heart.
More bondage? Real? I'm not sure I need to do much. You know what? I'll sit with her.
You step towards the princess,
Just...
but she stops you before you get too close, holding up one shackled hand.
There's fine. I'd prefer we keep some distance until we've sorted this out.
Yeah, fine.
That's reasonable. We do have a weapon. Might as well put her at ease.
Thank you for the work to do! Sit where you were told to sit.
You do as she asks and sit on the floor, still a good distance away from her.
Thank you. Now, what are your intentions for me? I don't know, but you could always try it on.
Well,
Maybe it'll fit.
I hope I don't actually have to say this, but please.
Yes, your intentions. You have a knife. What are you going to do with it? Why are you here? There isn't a keyhole in these shackles, so I'm afraid my only way out is surgical removal.
Is she forgetting about the shackle on her neck? Or does she think she'd survive a beheading? You're right. Maybe she... unless she really could survive.
Though I suppose you could just be here to kill me. But I don't think that's in either of our best interests.
I don't think so either. I've been here before. Am I the only one who remembers that?
Oh, are we acknowledging that? I thought we weren't going to give away the game. But yeah, I remember.
So you've already been here.
Yep.
As much as I would like, it's complicated. Ideally, this was supposed to be one and done. You go to the cabin, you heroically... The situation right now, where you're getting a second shot at things, is a contingency. A contingency for what? For you failing, obviously. And you being here means that things are going to be a lot harder than they were. I really shouldn't say... If you knew this could happen, why didn't you tell us? All of this is incredibly valuable information. It would have changed our actions considerably.
Real?
I needed you to be in the dark for as long as I could keep you there. It's important. Necessary, even. And maybe I wanted to be the first version of me that you met. I didn't want to be confronted by the alternative. That's pathetic. I never said I wasn't. I get it. It would be pretty upsetting, wouldn't it? To know that you might not be the first version of yourself. At least we can remember what happened before. Seems like we should count ourselves lucky for that. Exactly, he gets it. You're lucky, so don't waste that luck by messing it up again. Or moving on. Why is it important for us to be ignorant? How is it ever helpful to be in the dark?
I mean...
The more I say, the more your mind will swim into dangerous waters. Even saying that is too much. Your success hinges on you having imperfect information. For the sake of the
pretty
entire
girl.
world, you need to accept that. I won't. Just give it a rest. This isn't helping.
Focus. This is a serious situation. You shouldn't be daydreaming.
What happened after I died last time?
Nothing happened. You died.
We know.
I went upstairs. I couldn't leave. I found myself in a new place in chains again.
Pretty
More
girl.
of them.
You wanna come cuddle?
And now you're back.
Is that really all she knows? It's not like we have much of a clue about how things work.
Hi.
And she's probably even more in the dark than we are.
Look, baby girl, if you wanna come cuddle, come cuddle.
You're looking at me like I might be hiding something. I'm not.
I guess it's possible she really doesn't know anything. Maybe both of us are stuck in this loop without any idea why. Wow.
It's Sabina. How am I supposed to cut you off? You didn't notice your head is in a shackle too.
No. Like I trust you to come any closer with that knife. All you're going to do is hand it to me and watch me work.
But she would have to cut her. She certainly seems confident. Or maybe you should consider the Though if she isn't bluffing, whatever she has planned might be for her benefit alone. There's no guarantee that what's good for her is good for us.
I mean, yeah.
So, what should we do? I don't know. I'm just spelling out our options, listing the pros and cons. Then let me help you. I'll start with the cons. If you're handing her your weapon, the cons are... That doesn't sound... There are none. The pros are that we can't trust him. Possibly even more than we can't trust her.
Whatever she, I'm not giving you a weapon. You realize that I have as much reason to trust you as you have to trust me right now. I'm trusting you.
Slide it over.
No, absolutely not. I am not letting you hand your... You tried this last time. Oh, I remember. She killed us, which, by your estimation, ended the world. Right? Oh, very tragic. Exactly. If I were you, I wouldn't be too keen on repeating your mistake. Hell, we could even force your hand and do it ourselves.
Period.
I'm not afraid of dying again. Are you? A little. I think you got your point across. Fine. You slide the blade across the floor. The princess maintains unsettling eye contact.
Love that. I
as
love
she
me. I
reaches
love me
down to pick it
some
up.
prolonged eye contact.
Thanks.
She pulls up her hair, smiling slightly, as she raises the blade to her throat. What is she doing? She doesn't say another word as she cuts into her own neck. No. You close your eyes. That doesn't stop you from hearing every grisly detail.
I don't want to see it
The
though.
skin, the wet mulching of severed veins, the grinding of metal against bone. I'll be damned. She's actually doing your job for you. How would she do that? Huh. So that's her play. Killing herself? We don't know that she's dead yet. We're not even watching it happen. She could just be faking those sounds. And then, finally, you hear a snap. There is a slow and fleshy tear. Hard to fake that. This is worse than watching, and yet our eyes are still closed. Finally, there's the soft thud of something roughly head-sized bouncing against the floor, and the clattering of chains as they drop along with it. I think you can open your eyes now. Oh no, oh no, oh no, what did we do? Can we put it back? Please tell me we can put it back. The princess's eyes stare up at you. Dead. Congratulations! You saved the world. Huh. So I guess that's... I hate this.
Yeah, can we just leave?
Just get out of here now, please. Of course, the princess is slain and the world is saved. Now hold on, she's dead. I don't have an angle. I'm just looking forward to putting all this behind us. I'm sure you can understand that. Look, I'm just not ready to put my guard down. It's best to keep sharp. She wouldn't have done all that without some kind of reason. She's left us with this dangling thread, and I need to know why. You're just wasting your energy. The danger has passed, and now we can all relax and enjoy your reward.
Take the princess with you.
Ugh, fine.
It's a fine.
Pick up the princess's severed head, its neck stump still oozing bodily fluids.
Hell yeah!
Then make your way back upstairs to the first floor of the cabin. Did you see that? I could have sworn she moved. She didn't. She's dead. But what if she's not? Are you listening to yourself? Do I need to explain to you why
Hi.
decapitation is lethal? The door to your bountiful reward is right in front of you. All you have to do is open it. You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only, a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is... Wait, no, that's not right.
Well played.
This is the end of the world, isn't it? I always thought I'd at least have time to explain myself before I had to watch it happen. But it's already... over? Is he gone?
Finally, shut up.
But we're still here. Maybe it wasn't the end of the world after all. Maybe it was just the end of his.
Thanks for carrying me up here. I had to take it on faith that you would know what to do. I'm glad I was right to trust you. So, this is the outside. Maybe it's just my lack of body, but it's colder than I expected.
Mm-hmm. You do not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go?
You approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final.
You're right. Part of me wants the truth, but something stronger is holding me back. Fear.
The voices feel small, distant as you approach. Gaze into silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You are nothing at all. That isn't right. You can't be nothing. You refocus your gaze, and then you see it. A figure, faint and veiled in shadow, just beyond the reflection. Are you me?
I think you know what I am.
The crack slides down the center of the mirror, splitting the image in the glass in two. And then another crack forms, and another, turning the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass. Yet another crack forms, and another. Oh, I already said this. So you're the narrator. I was wondering if I'd ever get to see you.
The narrator, yes. I suppose that's my job, isn't it? You needed help after all, an objective voice to guide your blade. But you were never supposed to see me. I wonder how many worlds you've damned to extinction to fall this far.
Oh, what are you, something like me? Oh my god, there's so many options. Are you something like me?
Oh, I'm nothing like you. I'm an echo, likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
You've said something like that before. Has the narrator really been different?
Of course. That is by both necessity and design. This construct you're in exists in many places at once. Anytime you failed, anytime you thought yourself dead, it will
Core
restart
workout
and
done.
shut both
Hell
your
yeah.
consciousness and hers into another world. But you'll be awake soon. And then it won't be able to work like that anymore.
So, do you have anything to say for yourself for all the supers? After everything you've done to us, do you think anyone deserves to live? God, there's so many more questions. So, do you know about the looping? Why did you lie to me? If you made me, then what am I?
You're the long quiet, the god I made to rid the world of death.
What the fuck?
Nobody alive has done anything to you. I'm all gone. But if you and the princess want to smite the rest of them for the crimes of a dead man, if you really want to be that petty, there isn't much I can do to stop you.
I don't want to be a god, I want to be me.
You are you. And if you would let everything work the way it was supposed to, you never would have woken up to the reality of your true nature. There's no accounting for free will.
Did you make her too?
She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow,
Oh.
the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can. So I tucked a part of myself into the folds of this construct to guide you. This isn't the end just yet. You can still destroy her and save everyone. You were made to do this single task, and you will still have a chance to fulfill your purpose once I'm gone.
Won't I be alone?
Yes, you will. But it will all be worth it.
I don't want to be alone. Do you know things, what would it be like to live in a world without her?
Right.
burdenless, an eternal pattern of forgetfulness leading into the joys of rediscovery. Everyone will be with the ones they love. No more fear, no more howling chaos. Just life, forever. There's a cruel irony to it all. The only way I could share my dream with the world was to never be able to see it for myself.
Does anyone else know about
Of course
us?
not. The only way this construct could function was if nobody knew what it was doing. But the bones of the universe are old. It's on the cusp of its dying breath, and the people out there are consumed with thoughts of oblivion. When the patterns are wiped from the sand, when the board is reset, who will remember them? All I've done is give them a chance to live outside of the shadow of the end.
Run out of questions? Oh, fuck. I think you're out of time. I'm not going to slay her, and I want you to know that before you die for good, rest easy, I'm going to destroy her. Ooh. Haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. I'm not going to slay her.
Well, there's no reasoning with a god, even one you've woven into existence yourself. I've said my piece, and my time is up. It's like I said, I'm just an echo, and echoes always fade away.
As the final fragment of glass shatters, you see yourself with a newfound clarity. The narrator was right. Wah. The narrator was right. You are the long quiet, a vast and nascent god. It is finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. Proceed to the cabin one last time. When you arrive at the heart of things, there is no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There is nothing for you to find. Oh. Oh shit, hello.
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me. It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
I missed you too. She unfurls an endless cascade of smiles in response, and then patiently waits for you to continue. I'm the long quiet, but I don't really know what that means.
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the shifting mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am.
Did you hear about the echo? Do you know about the echo? Did you hear our conversation?
Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him, and I know his construct. He was deluded by his fear of death. Pay him no mind.
What happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it? When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
Don't you have a say in all this? Why is this all falling on me? I still have so many questions to ask. I need this before I make a choice. If I let you out, an entire world ends for good. I can't do that. If you're always going to become this, and what was the point of me doing anything to even matter what roads I walked? Can we really just leave?
Even as your eyes begin to open, you still hold on to the notions of is and is not. of beginning and end. Pitch black islands in the blinding light of the infinite. There is nothing to resolve, nothing restraining us but us.
Okay. Don't you have a say in all this?
Of course I have a say in all of this. You and I share reflections of each other's burdens, just as you and I share reflections of each other's gifts. If we didn't, the winding paths that brought us here wouldn't have been full of strife and conflict.
You know what? I think it's time for us to leave this place. Don't know where to go.
Nothing brings me greater joy than to hear those words. The final piece lies with you.
You fall into yourself. The body of an ancient creature stirs from its hibernation, and you feel sensation in limbs you once couldn't fathom. Everything here, except for her, is you. You feel your wings spanning a cosmic scale, but twisted and crumpled and bound in agonized tension to a finite plane. You can feel the glass of the construct pressing in on you, confining you across infinite sides and infinite angles. You push back and strain against it, but it does not yield.
I love you.
Oh! Oh! Yeah, I'll take her hand. All at once, the unyielding tension breaks. What the fuck is happening? You are free, and she is with you.
It's magnificent.
There are no words, no thoughts to describe absolute reality. Something that simply is. What happens now?
Everything. Just like it always has been. And just like it always will be.
Step into the infinite. Whoa! You and she step forward towards a thousand dawns and 1,000 sunsets, each of which contains 1,000 more. You exist and you are aware, just as you always have been, and just as you always will be. Though conflict is in your nature, the two of you will never be alone, and the two of you will never know fear. You and she are finally home. Holy shit! Well, damn! Wow! Okay! I did not expect to finish this game in one sitting. Wow! That's kind of crazy. Okay, wow. Well, that was fun. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. I very much appreciate it. But I just wanted to say, once again, thank you all so much for being here. I very much appreciate it. It was really fun playing Slay the Princess. This is actually something that I've been wanting to play for fucking ever now. So, really glad I was able to get it to work for tonight's stream. Alright, everybody. I love you. I love you all so much, and I will see you in the raid. Bye!